Okay, my name is Hawk and I'm a chef, and today I'm going to be cooking chicken for you. But before I start, I wanted to show you some of the things that I use. These are my knives that I carry with me wherever I go. I've got a lot of different knife sets, but this is the one that I prefer. It's just a mismatched set, but the one I'm going to be using to cut these chickens up with is a Dexter. This is one of my really favorite knives. You can buy a Dexter at almost any place, but this one is got a 12-inch blade. I'm a really big guy, so I kind of need a little bit more blade. Now, a lot of y'all had never cut up a chicken, so before I start here today, I'm gonna teach y'all how to cut up a chicken. Now here I have about a 3.5 pound fryer, and I'm just gonna trim it just a little bit to start with. Now I like to start with the wings, and I just grab them by the wing and just make a little cut there, one cut there, and the wing just pops off. Now I got a little pan of water right here because I've had these in a brine, so I want to rinse them a little bit. I'm gonna do this same thing again. Now a lot of people will go ahead and take the whole leg quarter off, but I just go ahead and take the leg off. There's a joint right here, and when you bend it, you can see that there's a little notch right there in that joint, and you can cut right through it if you start at that notch. Now the thighs come off just about the same way. Just cut that skin loose that's right there. Now, there's a little, it's called an oyster right here on the back. I like to get that out and leave that on the thigh. As you can see, I kind of cut around that, and then I'll pop that joint and take that thigh off. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that little bit of extra skin off and put this over here to soak. Now I'll take that other thigh off the same way, get it started there. And there again, I've got this little nodule of meat right there. I don't want to leave off. Now, to separate the back, okay, there's what we call a front back and a back. So I'm going to go ahead and take the back part of the back off, and you can just snap it right there, and it'll come right off. Okay, now to take the front part of the back off, there's kind of a little line here, a little line of fat. You can kind of cut right down that and take that off that way. Now, a lot of people will just split the breasts, and then sometimes they cut that breast into 4 pieces. I like to cut mine in thirds. And what I'm talking about here is I can get 3 more even pieces of meat by cutting it in thirds. So I'll just cut this tip off, and that'll be 1 piece of chicken. And then I'll turn it over and kind of pop that breastbone just a little bit. That one, I guess, is going to be skinless. And kind of rearrange that just a little bit. All right, I'm going to throw this in here to rinse this off just a little bit. I've got a rack over here. I'm going to set these on to dry just for a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and fry those back pieces. There's still a lot of meat on them, and I don't like to waste anything. And besides that, you can do all sorts of different things with them, even after they're cooked, even after they're fried. You can still throw them in a pot and make a broth out of them. They actually make a really nice broth after they're fried. And there we have a cut up chicken.